because I would have just checked out entertainment-wise and just, you know. So yeah, all of that has been done. Get to leave this area. This is not where I saved last, but this is where I finished all the Riddler trophies, so I missed them here. So yeah. All of them have been grabbed. Oops. Oops. Oh no, we're missing one.
You forced this contraption
Which is in
my
the
brain.
thing. We just get the one more. Boom, boom. Ta-da! Just one trophy to get, and it's in the fucking orphanage. Which is funny, because that's where we're going anyway, so... Perfect! Actually, we'll just do this.
Now's my chance to free Selina from the orphanage. This sick game has gone on long enough.
Agreed, sir. Best of luck.
Can't go this way, right? Oh yeah, we can. Okay. Alley-oop. So I wonder if anyone saw the Uncharted trailer today. Like, fucking shit, didn't see that coming. Was anyone going to tell me that Antonio Banderas is in it? Because holy fucking shit, make him a monologuing villain just to hear that accent all day. But no, overall the trailer looked good. I'm still unsure if I like the idea of Marky Mark as Sully. But obviously they're going for like a younger version of the characters. Interesting choice to make what looks like a combination of 1, 2, and 3 game-wise, ignoring 2. I'm also a little sad we didn't see any evidence of Elena. I'm hoping that the trailer just didn't show her. And she's revealed to be in the movie anyway, because Elena's a huge part of the story. But no, it looks cool. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna check it out. I likes me for some Uncharted. Come on. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Try this again. Going up. Thank you. Oh, those. No, come on. But no, I don't know. I think the biggest gripe for me for the Uncharted thing so far is the getting everyone to be younger. Like, I don't think you had to de-age Sully. Sully could have been fine as an older guy. We didn't need Mark Wahlberg to be Sully. And if we were going to have him, make him actually look the age. Tom Holland could be a good Nate Drake. He really could be. He didn't look as quippy, which doesn't mean anything. The trailer's never going to show everything, so he could still be the quippy man that we all know and love. But there was a genuine lack of quip. I'm excited either way. I'll have to go find Red now. Funny thing, last time I finished, I actually parked the car right here, but I'm like, no, it'd be weird if I just, you know, if I entered the building, would have auto-saved inside, but I didn't, so. Alright, let's bring him in. Eddie, I'm home. The last riddle. You force this contraption over my brain, I'll reward you with punishment, debasement, and pain. Oh, I know what that is.
How have you been?
Perfect. Eddie hasn't said a word since you left that last course.
Well, that's nice.
Do you ever rub people the right way?
They never ask nicely.
That's foreplay. You cannot tell me that wasn't foreplay.
it. One last hoop to jump through, then I'm free to rob Gotham blind. I mean, you know, make sure everyone got out. I'll check the art galleries first.
Selena. You know better. It's weird that he picked an orphanage. Gonna be realistic.
Meet the Riddle Square, a puzzle which draws influence from both late 20th century puzzle cubes and mid-15th century torture devices.
Devices.
If Eddie wanted us to play a game of life-size chess, he could have left us more pieces.
I don't think that was the idea.
Come on. There we go. Again, still creepy that he picked a,
So, you solved them all. Well. What a smart little detective you turned out to be.
Still, weird that he picked an
My
orphanage.
one mistake has always been very slightly overestimating just how stupid you are. Come back to the orphanage, detective, and I'll deconstruct you like a flimsy philosophical position.
Yep. Okay. Because I do not have the patience, we're not going to even let that happen. Arkham Knight. Because this thing is always, like, stupid. Okay, let's look this up. In the second room, you'll find a large floor puzzle covered in question mark tiles. Yep. On the puzzle floor, you will see a pair of holes with the laser. Unfortunately, Batman can't approach. They let you go to Okay, puzzle 1. Puzzle 1 has a laser on D2. That is correct. We need to maneuver the tile so that it is firing into a hole in the floor. So having Catwoman start on E1. Also, just so everyone knows, this side is A, this side is E, this corner is 1, that far end is 5. Stand on E1. Okay, now we use the generator on that one. Move her to C2. 1, 2. Then we have it be. Ta-da!
Congratulations. Now let's cut
Get out of the way.
to the best part.
After each puzzle, we have to do that.
Selena, watch out!
I don't worry, Bruce. I got this. Excuse me.
Damn him. How is that a riddle, Eddie? Seriously.
You get used to it.
Beginner's luck. Let's intensify proceedings.
Alright. Repel generator function on 1. Oops, I meant 1. Shit. Okay. Move Catwoman to A2. A2. Check function on 2. Alright, move Catwoman to B4. That tracked. Excuse me. Now for the final part of the puzzle. Again, it is so irritating that this is what he does.
It's still not a riddle, Eddie.
You just haven't figured it out yet.
This is it. This is the end. The final riddle.
Alright. Fire at generate to attract on 1. Catwoman to D3. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 3. And repel function on Gen 3. 1, 2, and 3. On Gen C, repel? No, attract. On attract on A.
It's done. Keys by the entrance. Let's go.
You smooth talker, you. Give me a second to compose myself.
Not that hard, but just still one of those tedious, annoying things that just want to beat Eddie Enigma for. Free as a bird.
You know what the worst thing about this was? It looked cheap. Well, handsome, what are we waiting for?
Okay, but these two are a good couple. And it just sucks that we don't get to see much of that.
So is it just central Gotham that's evacuated? Or are the mansions empty too?
Scarecrow threatened the entire city, Selina.
And it's such a tragedy. You go save the day, and I'll make sure Bruce Wayne locked his doors.
Good luck with that.
That's a bit knowing. Two hostiles are in the room.
I can't leave Enigma at large. I'll find his trophies and put him behind bars.
What I love is that we have to leave, then come back in to fight him. See? Also, how come the outside door is fine, but that one broke? Consistency, Eddie. Unless he came out of the floor. I demand consistency. That cape has seen far better days. How many capes do you think Batman goes through? You think he's like Obi-Wan, where it's like every night's a new cape?
Cheater! You fraud! Dancing, bumbling amateur! Look what you reduced me to, Batman! If you cannot simply bow down when confronted with your obvious superior, then I will stoop to your pathetic pugilistic level and make you!
It's funny because Eddie lost.
Your violent excesses. So please understand, Dark Knight, that this is an intellectual victory above all. This is embarrassing, you two, really.
All yours.
Like, oh my god, Eddie. Eddie is the guy who can't accept when his guy loses a like a political thing. If his guy, the guy he voted for, loses, he's the one who claims conspiracy no matter what.
Die, father! I mean, Batman!
And there's the daddy issues. There's always daddy issues, you notice that?
Who's strong now? Enough! This is beneath me. You are beneath me.
Hi, Loki.
You want to finish this, detective? Then you must earn the privilege.
Solve every last riddle in this city and I'll fight you, Batman, but not a moment before.
I did,
Or
though.
we could just leave you down there, Eddie. Come on, Batman. This cat wants to prowl.
No, 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 no.
I've been cooped up all night, handsome. We're leaving. Why bother? Let's leave him and hit the town.
Dumb. I have to go outside and come back in when we're done.
Fresh air, freedom, and darkness. Perfect. How should we celebrate? I know a couple of poor, defenseless museums. But then again, I also know a couple of hotels.
Tonight's not over yet. There's more work to be done.
Of course there is. You do know how to kill the mood. Do you ever take the night off? Do you ever take the suit off?
Not on nights like this, Selina. It's what I do.
Fine. I guess I'll hit an art gallery or two, while the big bad bat's distracted.
You're not going to thank me?
Why? It's what you do.
She has a point. She does have a
Just
point.
me and you, Nigma. Time to finish this.
All right, Eddie. We have wanted to do this all night. Oops. He didn't like
Well,
this.
Dark Knight, it seems you have earned the right to die at my mechanical hands. But let us be clear. We do not meet as equals.
You're right. If it was equals, I'd go easy on you. Special combo? Yeah.
In fact, you literally have not a hope of victory. Oh, I wish I could say that I have found this one-sided rivalry of ours intellectually stimulating, but in truth, I grew bored of you long ago. Killing you here will finally liberate me to engage in more edifying pursuits. Goodbye, detective.
Edifying.
You will be neither missed nor remembered.
Prepare for disintegration!
Well, color me triumphant. Riddle me this. What's mechanical, homicidal, and red all over?
Ready to be vaporized?
Bested, you are conquered, and you are mine. You think me outwitted? Prepare to be outbeaten.
Like she could stay away.
Sorry, Eddie, but it looks like you're cheating to me.
Again, she couldn't stay away.
No! What are you doing here? This is not your fight, cat.
Eddie, sweetie, you invited me, remember? And then you tied me to a chair.
The robots are down.
I cannot be beat!
But you're gonna be.
No, my plan! My plan! This color suits you better.
About time!
Boom! Cracked and dead.
You have failed, detective. color do you prefer? Try again.
Now!
Take it out, Batman.
Muscular oppression ends here.
Can you keep up? Too hard for you?
Be my guest.
Take it out. Yeah.
This is the end. My victory. My just reward.
Oh, good night.
Decipher this. Arise, my pretties.
Nope. Sorry.
It was perfect. My perfect victory.
Eddie, you're such an asshole.
I'll atomize you.
Eddie, I don't think you even know what that word means. Damn it. Like, does he even know what the word atomize means?
I did it. I actually did it. I mean, of course I did. Good. As expected.
Think of how many people want to throw him in front of a bus. How long do you think the line is?
Keeping up.
Don't feel left out.
Wrong.
This is the end.
Give me so many reds, Catwoman's gonna have a fucking field day.
Which color do you prefer? Try again. Can't think and hit at the same time.
That one.
Dead.
Riddle me this. What's mechanical, homicidal, and red all over? Thank you, Batman, for teaching me.
So,
Get up, you damn machine! No, 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 my plan! My plan! How I love to see you fail! Fail, detective! Hi, diddle, diddle, answer
Quiet,
yes.
thanks.
Fight like you have half a brain!
got more of a brain than you, Eddie.
This is embarrassing, you two, really!
Wanna help?
Hit it again, go on! You will both fall before me!
Try and keep up.
Bye-bye.
Too hard for you? Riddle me this.
Oh, back of the head slap.
I am the Riddler. I cannot be bested.
You cannot defeat me!
Well, you're gonna be bested, so just accept it.
It was perfect! My perfect victory!
Get it. Keep them coming.
Kablam.
How did you do it? How did you solve them all?
Time, patience, and Google.
Fight like you have half a brain.
You spoil me.
Like, that's the short answer, is Google and patience.
Kill them, Riddler bots.
So, Eddie. Time to talk.
My robots are indestructible.
Ooh, out of the box. Yeah, he's done. Mild concussion. Definitely mild concussion.
Thanks, Selena, for the daring last-minute rescue. It was very heroic.
It was.
It was under control.
Sure it was. Now be a good damsel and bestow a kiss on your gallant hero.
Play nice.
You're not playing at all.
No, I'm not. Not anymore.
And what's that supposed to mean?
It means this is the end, Selena. It means we can't. I can't.
I will see you again, right?
No one will. Gotham needs something more, something worse to defend her. She needs a new myth. A legend more powerful than I can be right now. A legend that can only rise from the ashes of the Batman.
Some things you can't do alone, Bruce.
See? She knows. She doesn't care. She wants to help him.
And some things you have to.
No, you don't.
Call
Oh.
if you need me.
I won't.
I know. I just wanted to say it.
Ah. Selena is better for him than Talia. Like, ugh.
Where am I? What's happening to me?
You're a smart man, Edward. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
No. You cheated. Catwoman cheated. She stole my victory from me.
A fight I couldn't win? That doesn't even fit your definition of playing fair.
It was fair. If you weren't able to bypass the robot's multi-layer encryption, decipher their unique operating system, and reprogram them mid-battle, that doesn't mean you get to call in assistance.
You need help, Nigma.
I never need help with anything!
Well, Eddie's right about one thing. A 1v1 does mean that if you can't do something, you're out of luck. However, fairness means both sides are on equal standing. So it wasn't a fair fight. Not by any stretch. Hi, Eddie.
Out you go, Nigma.
I could have brought me here twice as quickly.
Yeah, we had to do it for you.
Well, riddle me this. Was Green proud and ass kicked all over?
How exceedingly droll. I won't be needing a lawyer, you jumped-up security guard. I will represent myself.
Bad idea.
You forget, you bothersome bat. Every time you overcome my puzzles, I learn that little bit more about you. Soon enough, there will be a riddle that leaves you dead.
Good for you, Bat. Eddie doesn't need psychiatric help. No. Beat him up, lock him up. That's the best medicine.
Okay, but honestly, kind of, yeah. Like, I hate to agree with the Joker on things, but yeah, kind of. So yeah, we've gotten everything but the main story now. Meaning, we're just missing one more villain. This can only end one way now.
You survived, Batman. Well done. You still haven't won. Scarecrow's still out there.
Gotta go to Nessa Studios. Save Jim. And Robin. This is it. Oh, I missed that. Whoops. It's fine. No one saw that. I don't actually think you could have made that jump anyway, so anyway, it's just... I really do not think I could have made that jump if I tried. Drop down.
Open.
Oh boy, now to find out if Robin's okay. Computer screen's broken.
Tim.
So, there goes another boy wonder.
Broken
Oh,
staff and
what
dropped
a
wingdings.
supervillain. If it's any consolation, I can't see him matching my incredible work with Jason, can you? Scarecrow will probably just pump him full of fear gas, then slit his little throat. Oh, what a waste.
Can we appreciate the Scarecrow emblem
Ah, well,
is a bat
that's you
upside
and me
down.
Now, eh, kiddo? The real dynamic duo. Ha! There, dry those eyes. Seriously, when are you gonna learn? Every time you let someone come between us, they end up dead or crippled or brainwashed into killing you. Take a hint, old boy. We may have had our differences, but you and me,
No skeleton.
we're made for each other.
Never noticed that.
Looking for someone. You should know by now that nowhere is safe. The commissioner was so eager to betray you earlier, when his daughter's life depended on it. And now, I have your Robin, the caged bird. Fascinating that your fears would drive you to lock your closest ally in a prison cell. Now those same fears will make you do as I say. There's a storage depot in Kingston. Go there, alone. Prepare to take off that mask, or your friends will die.
Did you see it?
Say what? Scarecrow snatched the little bird-faced loser you left locked up in a cell? Yeah, I saw it. That was pretty funny, I gotta say.
Was Gordon with them?
The commissioner? Yeah, I think so. Kinda hard to tell with all those bruises on his face. Someone did a real number on him. Mr. J would have been proud. I wish I could have had a drop of Jay's blood before they burnt him to a crisp. I still can't believe they're gone. I mean, they had nothing on the original, but there was a little of Mr. J in all of them.
It's true. Each one does have an actual facet of his mind. The obsession with Batman, borderline the sexual, the ego, needing attention and driven beyond sane reason, do whatever it takes to get it. The brutality that comes with being the psycho killer, and the willingness to hide everything. Like, it's all there. All four facets of these people were Joker. It's funny, no matter when you see Robin, the riddle counts.
Giving up the cowl, eh, Batsy? Good for you. You save your friends, I get another token toxin. Hang on. What if Sackface kills you once he's had his fun? No, I changed my mind. We don't have to go. Caring for friends is overrated, especially yours. They can't be left alone for 5 minutes without being kidnapped.
You left him in a cell.
He wasn't safe.
And he is now? He'd take a bullet for you, Bruce. We all would. But you left him defenseless. You didn't even give him a choice. I'm sorry, Bruce, but you have to get him back. Whatever it takes.
He had that coming. Like, he really did.
So it's decision time, Bats. Give yourself up to Scarecrow and get us both killed? Or is it time for the new dynamic duo to hit the streets?
The obvious answer is obvious.
Alfred, I'm going to give myself in to Scarecrow. It's the only way to save Robin and Jim.
Consider your decision wisely, sir. There could be no coming back from this.
There isn't. Like, at all. This is the end.
Let's go see the blown up factory.
And it speaks volumes because everyone knows that this is the end one way or the other. Even when I first played this game, I just kind of like had a vibe, like there was no good ending for this.
What, are you crazy? You give up and we're done. Both of us. There's no coming back. So this is the end. No bones left to break. No heads left to crack. No pinky fingers left to, well, you know, sort of bend backwards into a custom-made vice and slowly crush while you apply electric shocks to your victim's eyeballs. Oh, I always knew I'd be there when you died, Bats. I just didn't realize I'd be in your head.
You good there, Joker? Jesus.
Who knows? Maybe Scarecrow will pump you full of gas and let me go.
Your fears got the better of you, I see. How fitting that I will win, and Batman's life will be over. Not because of what I have done to your precious city, but because you are scared of what I will do to your friends, your family. They are your weakness, hiding just below the surface. I'm sure that you're scared of what will happen when I tear that mask from your face. What will we find? Your true identity, or proof that without your mask, you are nothing, impotent, powerless, afraid. Leave your equipment on that table, and we can find out.
This is it. No more gear. No more anything. Just...
Now, the truck.
Okay, I gotta do the meme. Hold on.
Oh no. SpongeBob, quick, reel it in! Can't you hear the music? That's a 4/4 string ostinato in D minor! Every sailor knows it means death! Reel it in before it's too late! Hurry, SpongeBob! The music's getting faster! There you are, you stinking bilge rats! Stop playing that music! Stop it! Please! I'm begging ya!
It had to be done.
Can you hear me? I'm detecting someone tracking your movement through the city.
I knew he would.
I think I may have missed something, sir. Who is... The die is cast, Batman. And from now on, I need your undivided attention. The nightmare is almost over. Your failure almost complete. I can see it. And so
Who's tracking us, though?
will see it too. Your eyes betray you. You are truly
Only a few will know where we are. Where it all started. A theater where it all... We never tire of it, but at the same time, seeing it so much hurts.
Such a happy couple. Shame about the kid, though. Poor little Brucey never quite got over it now, did he? Well, there's no point crying over spilled blood. It's time to move on, kiddo. Let go. Take a load off. Join your parents. Uncle Jay will take it from here.
This part was fucked up when I first did it.
Now, I hate to be a pessimist, but you are a tad outnumbered. You gotta admit, Bruce, it's kind of poetic. Me becoming you, you becoming me. It was written in the stars. Are you losing your mind, bad boy? Just imagine the fun we'll have when I'm in charge. Nice move, Bat. Just like
All this is counters. I'm not doing anything but countering.
I'm more powerful than ever before. You can't win this time, Bat Brain. Don't feel sad, Bat. You did the best you could. Some fights you just can't win. That's it, Bat. Kick my ass. Suck it to me.
The dialogue is hilarious, I think.
This place will be safe in my hands, Brucey baby. Don't worry your pointy little head.
You do eventually have to start actually fighting back.
Fun, isn't it? Fighting for your sanity? I gave that one up years ago. It can't be easy having someone taking over your line, especially someone like me.
But unfortunately, countering does not build up the bar.
This city needs me. It'll be perfect. My mind, your body, the best of both worlds. Admit it. Gotham's not been the same since I've been gone. It all gotta be.
You gotta start snapping spines.
No worries. Uncle Jay will get 'em laughing again.
And you gotta start snapping spines, cracking heads, and beating them down.
You're like quicksand, you know that? Slowly sucking everyone to their death. It really is quite pathetic watching you hanging on like that. Anyone would think you had something worth fighting for.
forgot how long you're supposed to do this.
My mind is willing, and your flesh is weak.
Mind is willing, but body is weak. It's spongy.
Go on, Bats. You know you want to. There's only one way to stop me, Bruce Hill boy. Come on. You've killed me once already. It gets easier every time. Who will I kill next? Gordon? Lucius? That bumbling old butler of yours?
This isn't one of those you can just wait out.
Oh, that's your problem, isn't it, Bats? You just can't keep hold of a family for very long.
You have to do it. And then live with it. Because it was all in your head.
So you finally lost it, eh? Finally snapped my neck. No denying it this time. You've got the mind of a killer. And that mind is mine. It's over, Bruce. You crossed the blood-red line. And now Scarecrow's going to set me free.
Mm-mm. Thinking about it doesn't make you the same as doing it. Now we're treated to deja vu. Where it all started.
Batman, is that you?
I'm sorry, Robin.
Are you ready?
This isn't going to end how you think, Crane.
Enough bravado. It's too late for that. I don't care who you are, but they will. I'm going to rob them of hope. As they stare into your eyes, they will blame you. Failure will have a face and a name.
No, it won't.
It's time. Mr. Gordon, I would like you to do the honors.
Never. I'm done taking orders from you. You bastard!
Take off that mask, or my next shot will kill him.
It's okay. It's not okay. You know what this means.
It's the end.
When they find out who you are, there'll be no hiding.
You need to trust me, Jim.
Now.
Again, Jim already knows. Only one in that room who doesn't know is Scarecrow.
Bruce Wayne. Now the world can see you for what you truly are. A legend laid bare. Powerless. Human. Afraid.
The funny thing is Scarecrow didn't even predict it. He was expecting someone completely different.
What are we waiting for? Let's get this done.
No. We need to do this right. He needs to face justice.
This son of a bitch killed 50 of our men.
I say we finish him before he wakes up. He's too dangerous.
We've got 100 guns trained on him. He's going nowhere.
Guys! It's great to see you. I've had a devil of a time tracking you down.
Tracking us down. We caught you.
Oh, Cobblepot. Always cruel, but never cunning. Croc, old boy, you might want to duck.
Croc is now dead. This is so depressing. This is Batman's worst fears, becoming Joker and just doing this to everyone. Everyone's dead.
So much more fun with my hands on the controls. Guys, where did you go?
It's me. Please. What will it take for you to stop? Please don't shoot. Think of all we've been through.
I never could stand groveling, Cobblepot.
It's true.
You, come here. No. Stop struggling.
Get off me!
You'll have to go through her to get to me. There still must be some things you won't do. Now put down the gun and back off!
Please, stop!
A hostage, Nigma. How very twee.
I can't let you leave here alive. Not after what you just done.
I'm the comeback king! The crown prince of chaos! The jester of genocide. You can't stop me.
Stop this madness. Please.
And Gotham burns. Batman's worst nightmare. Becoming the Joker and letting it all burn.
This may be my finest work yet.
Please listen to me. After all the good you've done for the city, God, what more doing? Sir, I'm begging you, Master Bruce. this rampage.
Oh, Alfred, sweet, loyal Alfred. Master Bruce is gone. But don't you worry, your new master's coming home.
Do you know what happens now, Mr. Wayne? I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to set you free. Free to see the city you swore to defend tear itself apart. Free to see everyone you love hunted down and killed. Every scream, every death. Vengeance for all that Batman has done.
Good.
What? Do you not understand? It is over.
Get ready for the encore.
Why aren't you scared?
You don't get it though, Scarecrow. He is terrified. And now you're giving Joker his fear.
Guess I'm toxin-proof. Hey, Bats! You still here? Bats? Is that you? Oh, Bats!
This part is so creepy. I hate it.
Ah, good times.
Excuse me. Like, seriously, this was the most creepiest part for me. Because of the first person view.
Oh, I outgrew that body anyway. Trying to tell me something, Bats? I'm not dead. I've never been so alive.
Robinson. The graves are a very nice touch. So again, very creepy and scary, and I like it.
Oh, wait a minute. This isn't my grave. Oh, no, it's too small. It's all overgrown. Where's the head? It's oh, right. I get it. They forgot about me. Very funny, Bats. But it's not gonna happen. You know, some jokes can be in bad taste.
You'd know. Then again, if you were told something funny. This is how you do creepy, though. Like, it's because you're in first person, so you're just waiting for things to jump out at you. Hate it. Always hated this. See?
See, old boy, you aren't the death of me.
That's how you scare the shit out of me.
Harley? You call this a wake? Where is everybody? Oh, forgot to send the invites, didn't you? Harley? Stop your sobbing and rustle me up a wake!
Messages.
Harley! Harley! I know what you're trying to do, Bats. You and your toxin. You think this scares me?
The thing is, though, we all know it does scare him. A lot.
In Gotham with me, Vicky Vale.
And me,
That's fucked up.
Anniversary of the Joker's death. Any thoughts on the occasion?
Sorry, who?
The Joker? You remember?
The question mark guy.
What's it say?
He's dead?
No.
Girl saves commissioner.
Sorry, Vic, you gotta help me out.
You know what? It doesn't matter. Let's forget about him and move on.
Yes, let's forget about him and move on.
In other news, a museum dedicated to Batman and his arch nemesis, the Penguin, opened on Bleak Island today.
Oh, you think that's scary, Bats? When I get out of here, I'll write my name in blood on every street corner. I'll carve it on every corpse. I'll... No one's forgetting me! No. How do I get out of here?
This part I hate.
Where are you? Come out.
I really do hate this part.
I'll find you. Show your face. Out of ideas, Bats?
There's just so many. I hate it. God. He just won't stop getting closer. See? Always makes me jump. Always. Out of fail.
So long, Bats. Hell of a ride, but I'm getting off.
This part's so fucked up.
Oh, you know, you almost had me scared back there. Me? What have I got to be afraid of?
Everything. This is the inside of his mind.
You're afraid of being ashes. You're afraid of being forgotten. And you will be forgotten, Joker. Because of me. I am vengeance. I am the Knight. I am Batman.
Yeah, you are. Took it back. You going in? No escape, only the dark. There will be no hope.
No, please! No!
Goodbye, Joker.
No! Bruce! Don't leave me! Please! I need you.
We don't need you. And in that moment, Scarecrow scared Joker out of Batman.
Do you understand, Gotham?
He just faced all of his fears.
You have no savior. No more hope. No more Batman.
You can't scare him anymore.
I've won.
No, you haven't.
I'm not afraid, Crane. Possible.
Ah. You'd think.
Without fear, life is meaningless.
Yeah. That was who's tracking him. The redemption. Caught. No.
No.
Take your medicine, Johnny.
What's wrong? Scared.
No.
What is Scarecrow afraid of? A Batman without fear. Jim Gordon for the win. Just a... Old man's got a good hook.
He's strong. He's going to be okay. Look after him, Jim. Look after them all. You've been a good friend. The best I could ask for. You were there at the beginning. And now,
For the end.
you get to see how it ends.
One 100% completion for the prisoners.
Best gift you've brought us all night.
Right?
I can't believe he showed up.
So Bruce Wayne, huh? If it's all the same to you, I'll stick to Batman.
No.
You sound scared, Crane. Get used to it.
Cash proving it too.
The whole world knows. What now?
Prepare the Knightfall protocol.
Are you sure?
Yep.
There's no other way, Alfred.
It needs voice confirmation.
Martha.
Very good, Master Bruce. You can be sure your instructions will be followed. The Batwing is on its way to the rendezvous point.
We have it done. Two. One. Nightfall. We have everything done, so all that's left is to rendezvous with the Batwing.
I miss Scarecrow's
And call it a night.
Felt real Halloweeny. Riddler's definitely funnier, though.
The end of Halloween for Batman. Initiate the Knightfall Protocol. Arkham series took place over 13 years. Not a bad run. Doesn't even take the cowl with him.
It's done. Gotham is safe.
Thank you, Bruce. For everything.
Goodbye, Jim.
All units be advised. The major threats have been eliminated. It's time to roll out and take our city back.
Every cop is filing back out to the city to take back everything. SWAT, police, everything. Meanwhile,
This
Hey,
is
Vicky.
Vicky Vale for GCN reporting live outside Wayne Manor, following the dramatic unmasking of billionaire playboy Bruce Wayne.
just gonna park in the front yard this time.
That's him! Are you still rolling?
Fucking course he's still rolling. Yeah, stupid question is that.
Are you sure you want to do this, Master Bruce?
I've got to. It's the only way to protect them.
Very well.
We just saw Bruce Wayne, now known to be the masked vigilante Batman, enter his home, refusing to come.
This is how it happened. This is how the Batman died.
A friend once told me that criminals are a cowardly and superstitious lot.
He's gonna quit
And
smoking.
the only way to beat them was to give them something to be scared of. I understand now. As his world grew darker, so did ours. When his war ended, our lives could begin again. He set us free. To live. To love. There was an inquest, of course. Hundreds of suspects. Who killed Bruce Wayne? I guess we'll never know for sure. So what's next? Criminals are a cowardly and superstitious lot. What happens when they have nothing to be scared of? Who will protect Gotham now that the Batman is dead?
Hey. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Help me!
No one's coming, lady.
I know there's no reason to think this, but I always like to believe this was meant to be Terry and his parents.
Take his wallet.
Fun fact, a true pearl necklace would not have had that happen. Want to gather like real pearls and everything? They don't do that.
Batman's dead! That look don't scare us no more. What the
Like I said, I really think that the kid is Terry McGinnis. No reason to think it. I just like to think that. I think it'd be kind of cool if they just changed the timing, that Terry's a kid after Batman dies, and then he grows up to be the next one. And before you ask who would teach him, easy, there's plenty of Bat fam left. Like, imagine Dick, Tim, Jason, and Barbara raising Terry as a Bat member. And he becomes the new Batman. Barbara as a commissioner. Jason and Tim doing their own thing, only helping because they're like, we're not going to let him get the same fate we all had. And Dick being the man behind the screen. Because it would take Terry, 10 years before he's ready? They're all older. They're not ready to do it anymore. Also, if you did it right, and Damian was in this story, Damian would come to fight for the cowl because he's at least a decade older. And he would say that Terry isn't worthy, giving us the battle for the cowl between McGinnis and Damian. Which would be a true, test for Terry. But yeah, that's Arkham Knight, guys. Probably, maybe, we'll see. As of right now, I'm still kind of leaning towards it. May consider Arkham Origins for Christmas. By the time this episode hits YouTube, though, it'll probably be way past that. Actually, it might not. No, wait, it will be because I've been doing it weekly. And this will be like episode 20-something. I know we're not gonna get it, but I think it'd be kind of cool if they remaster Origins, Asylum, and City to be this tier. Forgot about this. I still really, really badly want to make a novel series about the Arkhamverse, but changing things to be more Bat-fam-centric and not just him. I would change the pacing of the Robins too. Start it with him already having Dick. Have it finish with all of them. Like him, Dick, Barbara, Tim, Jason, Damian, and Kate. Maybe what I'll do, thinking about it, Christmas we'll do Origins. And then after, we'll do Asylum and City. For January and Feb. Give us a few things to do in the beginning of the new year. And hopefully by then, I'll have the means to get Horizon Zero Dawn. Because I want the new game. I think it's going to be on PS4. And yes, we sit through the credits for every game. That has not been changing on my fucking channel. We always sit through and appreciate the people who made these games. I still wish we got some of Scarecrow. Scarface. I still hated that too. That's my one complaint about Asylum, was that just dumb ending. You could have found a way to poison Joker the way you did without making him become like a behemoth monster. That's just my opinion. Good biblical referencing. I think it's Cain and Abel. I forget. Okay, well, while that runs, I'm going to quickly refill my water.
I'm stuck in his head and not laughing. I'd be better off dead, and I'm not laughing. I begged and I plead, but he stopped me laughing. Oh, what can I do? So near yet far from you.
That whole part of the city was awesome. The racial ghoul stuff. Good shit. Victor had probably one of the coolest plots of the whole series. One thing though, this is just a me preference. I really wish that Sadie dealt with the idea that Talia did do bad things to Bruce, whereas Selena did not. I understand he's always his tortured self, but like, yeah. I do not like the Talia Bruce pairing. I never will. Talia and Bruce and Harley and Joker are the worst couplings in the Batman universe. And it sucks that people like them so much. Him and his sword have a better relationship. It's healthier. Evil. Evil. We did not get enough Clayface in these games. See, Clayface would have been a really, really cool side mission. Like, between his, like, personality shifting and all that, him hating Stag, that would have been so cool to get that played out. Don't get me wrong, we got 4 good games. I'm not denying that. But just what could have been. Clayface was just underutilized in the entire series. Especially for how cool of a villain he is. I loved the Easter egg, well, not Easter egg, but the hidden thing where we find Scarecrow's boat and all of his things, made us realize that Scarecrow is the ultimate villain of the trilogy. He survives the first one to get the Titan stuff. He is experimenting on drugs at the end of the second one, and then we get him for this one. Our boy was fucking set. R.I.P. to Ivy, too. Another unsung hero of the whole story. Like, I can play this so many times. It always baffles me that it took me until the reveal that he was Jason. And you can say in the comments, you can say in chat, oh, the minute I saw the casting, I knew. I didn't. I don't look at that stuff. I just played the game when I got it. I just saw Batman Arkham. I'm in. I don't need the trailer and everything. I'm in. It's Batman. What do I care? I think that's probably why so many games that like seem obvious plot twists for people are like shocks to me. I see just the original whatever first trailer we get, I will watch that and that's all I'll watch. I will not see any interviews. I won't see any picture. Nothing. I avoid it like the plague. I didn't even watch a Spider-Man preview when the PS4 one came out. Didn't watch a single preview for it. I just saw the words PS4 Spider-Man coming out next week. Pre-ordered it. Boom. That was it. And then I streamed it. I streamed it blind, and oh my god, I loved it. I had no preconceived notions. I was just in. People could benefit from that. If it's a property you like, don't dig into the trailers and shit. Just wait for it. Hell, Star Wars, same thing. I didn't watch anything for Fallen Order. All I knew was that there was a redhead, he was a Jedi, and it was taking place after the prequels. That's all I knew. Didn't need anything else. I was in for because it was Star Wars. And if it was bad, I would have learned blindly and not having people ruin it for me. I don't know. That's just me. I do that with a lot of games, actually. Even the ones I'm, like, already down for. Also, with Arkham Knight done, we'll be returning to our regularly scheduled stuff next week. Wednesdays will be Fallout, because we gotta finish the DLC. How? Itch. I'm still nowhere near done with the Final Fantasy X stuff for like Waka's Ultima, so I'm just really considering just blowing those two ultimate weapons off and just finishing the game. Not because we're close, but like, you know, we started, we might as well finish it. Sky Factory, I'm not done on, but I admit Minecraft is always like a depression game, and the mood for Minecraft has shifted, so if I go back to it, will be Catch-22. Obviously this is for stream /VOD. Everyone who's watching this part on YouTube is gonna be like, what the hell is he talking about? That was like back in October. What else? I don't know. I'll figure stuff out. We're gonna go back to our like one game a day thing next week, I believe. Funnily, I could put off Final Fantasy X and Fallout for like until March. That's how much episodes I have on YouTube. I don't know, we'll see. I've been recently in this like realizing my, I don't want to say fixation because it's not fixation, just the mood I'm in gaming wise, like it does not last long. So I'm trying to like experiment between branching it out over the course of multiple weeks by one day a week, or just playing it till I'm bored of it. And both sides have their pros and cons. It's awful for a variety streamer. I'd say I could bring back movie night, but like, let's be honest, watching stuff on Amazon is so limiting. I would much honestly rather be like, we're gonna throw an anime on and binge it. But unfortunately, I don't really think there's many animes on Amazon Prime to watch. At least not through like Prime Video. I would totally do a fucking like, just get a bunch of people to hang out and be like, let's watch a movie and critique. Oh wait. Wait, hold on. What day is it? Thursday. Damn it! It's a Sunday. Halloween's on a Sunday this year. I was like, fuck, let's do a a full day stream of just watching the 4 Twilight movies and just hate them all. But then I remembered, first of all, there's 5. But it's also a Sunday, and I do D&D sometimes on Sundays. That's always an option. Bring D&D back to stream, but like, I have to find a game that I want to do. I'll have to decide what I want to DM again. Because I'm a perfectionist DMing-wise. The other problem is I could ask someone else to DM, but then I'm like, being the player isn't as, like, it's not always fun. Depending on who you're playing with and who's the DM. I don't know. This time of year is always the weirdest for me, because, like, I'm either in a rut, or I'm just, like, bleh, burnt out because of, like, the seasons. Nice, how much is that? Hold on. How much is this game? That's not how I spell it. Okay. How much does it cost? Are you fucking kidding? It's a full... I hate how games are expensive. There's a ton of games I want to get, but I'm also like, do I want to spend the $60 on a game I may not enjoy? And that just goes winds up sitting in my goddamn Steam library. We've all been there. You're like, oh, I might like it, but I might not. And on the chance you might not, you don't buy it. But then you always get FOMO for those who did play and like it. We're on music, so we're almost done. My brother's watching Naruto Shippuden, and he's on, but without spoiling, he's learning that the Akatsuki are pretty much Organization 13, but for Naruto. And it's pretty much going, yeah, the mid-2000s were the year of the organization. Speaking of, for those who fucking love Smash, who is not also finding the humor in the fact that Sora was the 13th DLC character, and he was released 13 days after his trailer announced? Just like, so many 13 jokes. Oh, I loved it. It was so funny. 13th struggle, guys. I would say we beat this in 8 days. Each stream was about like, what, 3.5 to 4 hours. So like anywhere between, I can math. 3.5 times 8. 28 to 34 hours. And I say 34 because I'm also like factoring in like the times I was over or minus the 4. I think it was like 2 nights I did 4.5 hours. So somewhere between 30, we'll say 36 hour story. Not bad. We're gonna have like maybe At most 40 episodes. 40 weeks, fuck. Well, this will be fucking going on YouTube until, like, next summer. It's games like this that make me, when I edit this for YouTube, wonder, should I do it in, like, 1 hour segments, making it longer as hell, or just do each stream as one episode, making it, like, 4 hours and making it extremely short, making me have to play more games in the, like, sooner. To make YouTube content shit-wise. It's just never-ending, like, 50-50 catch-22. This game is 6 years old. Speaking of, the other day was the New Vegas 11th anniversary, so us going back to is perfect timing. Congratulations for playing Arkham Knight from everyone at Rocksteady. Fun fact, those are all the people that were used to determine the victims for the Professor Pig. For the missing people, all their faces were used for the missing people database. I don't know why I love that fact. But I do.